Morning, Mr. Davis. Would you have a seat right there? How long have you seen you in 3 years? Huh? You don't
Seems like a mighty long time.
Okay. This is a subsequent parole consideration hearing Department of Corrections on April the 21st, 1972 for the County of Los Angeles. The violation of Section 187 of the California Penal Code, that's murder in the first degree, also 182, the Penal Code of conspiracy to commit murder. LA County. Do you know they were going to kill this man?
No,
You had no idea?
no. I thought they were going to scare him, to bluff him, to try to get what they wanted. I didn't think they were going.
They wanted monetary
Yes.
funds. You had been with the family for quite some time, had you not?
Less than, well, about a year. Not all. Together, maybe 3 months, 4 months.
During this period of time, you knew they were a outlaw, violent type of group, family?
Well, they've never been violent up to that point.
Were you involved in drugs during this period of time?
Yes, I was.
And what kind of drugs?
Psychedelic drugs.
Does that mean you were high most of the time?
I couldn't say that high most of the time. Periodically, regularly, but
You liked the family lifestyle, I presume. That's why you stayed there.
I was there, yeah. I was seeking acceptance and a feeling of belonging. That's why I was there.
Okay, and the drugs.
Oh, the drug.
Anyway, this is about a month later, I guess. You knew Hinman was killed, murdered. And then Donald Shea was murdered. Did you participate in the Donald Shea murder?
I was right there.
You hit him too, did you not?
I cut him on his shoulder after he was dead.
After he was dead? I read a transcript. I didn't think you said that.
Well, let me just be a little clear here. Well, that's not it.
Go ahead. Speak clear.
The thing that makes me think that he was dead when I cut him with the tip of the knife was he did not bleed. Now, that may or may not be a sign, I'm not sure. But I've always kind of drawn that conclusion because of the failure there was no blood. So that's what makes me say that. Now, I cannot say for sure, I don't really know. I just thought that was a pretty fair indication.
Why did you stab him or cut him? Why did you cut him?
I was forced to.
Okay. And so he fired the shot.
Yes, sir.
Did you get the gun back?
Yes, I did.
What did you do with it?
As soon as I heard that the gun had been fired in that house, I took it away from Bobby.
What did you do with it?
Well, I took it with me when I left. I couldn't believe that he had actually fired the gun. And I was pretty upset about it, and I took the gun.
You really didn't fear anybody in that group, did you?
Well,
Huh?
fear, yeah, in a sense.
Well, you took the gun away from
Well, from Bobby, well,
Bruce.
that was a very different thing. Bobby Beausoleil is a very different person than the other individuals.
Who did you fear? Who were the individuals you feared?
I feared Charlie. I feared Watson. They were physically bigger than me. No, Manson wasn't, but his influence was. I saw him as big. Rogan and Watson were sort of unknowns to me as far as what would they really do. I was not prepared to find out.
Davis is incarcerated for 2 counts of murder as part of the Manson family. Victims Hinman and Shea. Davis acknowledges membership in the family, and by the way, that's something Beausoleil never did and still doesn't. He admits holding a gun on Hinman, acknowledged he was an aider and abettor, but says he didn't participate in the actual murder, and there was some question I had about that. He acknowledges participating along with Manson, Watson, and Grogan in Shea's killing, but says it was minimal participation, which he still indicates. And I've always had trouble with that because I don't know what minimal means. If you know that there's a murder, you know that there's been 6 other butcheries, and you go along because you want to stay close to the family. That's, in my mind, that's not minimal participation.
I have something to prove. I have a lot to make up. I owe a lot, because I took a lot. And I will give back a lot. I'm going to be not only a positive influence, but a strong positive influence in the lives of, in the lives of many people. I know that's going to be the case, and I look forward to beginning to make a good impact, to be able to salvage some of the lives that seem to be going, or not just seem to be going, they are going wholesale. Where there were tens of us, there's thousands of them now. And I know that I've been called by God to make a statement, to demonstrate the power of the Lord Jesus Christ to change lives. And of that, there's no controversy in my mind that it's going to happen. I believe that I know I'm going to do well. The great sorrow that I see are the kids that write me. They weren't even born, hardly born when this happened. And the things Manson's doing is still having a great destructive impact on their lives. And I take responsibility for that, for my part, for what I did, for how I'm involved. Well, may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you.
All right, thank you. We'll recess. Chris, may lead first.